Hello, welcome back to Heroes 3 for part 5 of the Dwarven Tunnels map playthrough. In this part we're going to be taking over the Necropolis town, which is now hidden from view thanks to the Shroud of Darkness, and we're going to be driving Orange out of... I don't really know if we can call these our lands, but we did get to these lands first, so I'm going to call them our lands. We're going to be driving Orange out of our lands, and maybe making a push, I'm not really sure. I've decided I am actually going to send Ryland to the west. See what's going on with blue, which does leave our hero chain slightly disorganized, but I think that's fine for now, because what I'll probably do, instead of chaining the green dragons immediately to Ufretin, I am just going to probably go to the south and fight the Grand Elves, which we can't currently see, but they're blocking Crystal Cavern, and as you can see our crystal production right now is not great, so that is something I think is worth doing. Uland is just going to go and visit this, get some gems, get even more gems from the gem pond, and then head up to the sawmill, and he should be pretty safe from Orange in this position. Mephala I think is completely fine just to stay there, and since we have no money left I'm just going to end the turn like that. That's okay. Red has now emerged. I'm pretty sure it wasn't red that came from here before, I could be wrong. I thought it was the blue player. That's not good though. What's he got? Okay, so no chance of saving Ryland. I knew something like that was going to happen. I just knew it. Okay, so we can fight this off. We don't necessarily have to involve Ufretin. That kind of sucks though. Doesn't get too much further though, so that's okay. And blue is still around. Orange has at least one hero. Oh my god. Jackpot. 6 green dragons available. Oh man, if only we had the second dragon cliff. I mean, that was never going to happen, but that is so lucky. I can't afford them, but that's still awesome. So we got 7 green dragons available now. That's incredible. Okay, so we definitely don't need to involve Ufretin. We just need to make sure we have enough in the bank to actually buy those. And let's see, it's not Clavius, it's Darkstorn. He has Bone Dragons. He has, I think, 2 Black Knights. And he has a castle, and that's going to get some kills on us, which is an issue. I do have 40 spell points though, so hopefully we'll be okay. Right, quite a few orcs. I am going to pick this up, because we need ore. Okay, this is going to be painful, but I think we have to go for it. Oh man, that's really bad. Wasn't expecting this to be quite so tough. I definitely don't want to lose that many Grand Elves. Obviously the green dragons too, we have to be pretty careful with. He has 6 liches. We could just... well, we can't blind those. I might blind the orcs. Let's see, okay, so the towers are actually going to focus down the elves, and they're doing a lot of damage. Okay, I was hoping I could trick them into going for the centaurs, but that's not going to work. Mass haste I don't think is going to help us that much. Teleport I don't think works over walls, unless you have water magic. Yeah. Okay. It's going to be hard to see how to do this. Obviously I shouldn't send my green dragons in straight away, because that's probably what gets them killed. Doesn't seem to me like his army is that strong, but those losses were astronomical. I am going to blind these, and I'm going to wait. Okay. Fairly happy for him to shoot at the centaurs, that's completely fine. And can actually do quite a lot of damage to these liches, so let's deal with them straight away. 5 of them down, perfect. And just going to wait, see if we can draw him out. Maybe protect my first aid tent, although actually that's doing almost no damage, so we'll probably just finish it off with magic arrow towards the end. Vampires come forward, okay. Let's see, can I lure anything else out? So, bone dragons must have waited. So if I just go to here, and take a step away from the first aid tent. Although I think in Horn of the Abyss he can still shoot the first aid tent still, he's not going to do much damage to it either way. Can't reach the skeletons there. I think I will move slightly closer. Okay. I did really want to involve my battle dwarves, but I don't think that's going to happen just yet. So these are 10 speed, so green dragons are going to go first. I might go for the mass haste. Okay, I'm going to edge slightly closer. Okay, takes the bait, that's good. And this is the turn we waited for. Need to be careful of the Black Knights. Did they go defensive? Yeah, so the Black Knights have missed their turn. So I can take out most of the skeletons. Could also go for the vampires. Guaranteed kill on those. Thing is, I don't want the green dragons to get too badly assaulted by everything. So I'm going to take the safe option for now. Okay, the towers are now going for the centaurs. I'm completely fine with that. Okay, new round begins. Let's go for haste. And let's see. I think I should be okay to wait. I'm going to wait with these as well. Pretty sure these should get the kill. Not quite, actually. Yeah, seems pretty unlikely. Still. Have to have a go. And then finish them off with these. These can go forward, take out the skeletons. I mean, the whole point of this dwarf power stack is to be really tanky, so we're going to send it forward. Hopefully draw in the Black Knights. And these guys are mostly just bait, but let's put them somewhere close. Okay. Fairly happy with that. Dwarves are tanking shots reasonably okay, and this should kill off the liches, I think. Yeah. Take these out. Okay. I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to shoot at these. Hopefully I can now finish them off with Ice Bolt. Nope, not even close. Damn. Okay, that was a waste. Never mind. I'm going to put these on defensive stance because they're probably going to get shot. And I'm not sure if we want to attack these immediately. They're not going to do too much damage back to us, so I think it's probably okay to do so. Does this count as teleporting? Don't need to do it either way. Okay, let's just mob these. I think we're going to have to take one more round of arrow fire. Can't get these in. Okay, so did lose a few Grand Elves in that round, but should be able to take them out now. Okay, so that was nowhere near as bad as what happened from the auto-resolve. I was a little bit worried when I saw that, but I mean, those are fairly heavy losses, particularly the Grand Elves. I'm not too bothered about losing Centaurs, but losing 14 Grand Elves does suck. But still, we got the Bow of Elven Cherrywood, which, to be fair, is not actually going to benefit us. Expert Wisdom, which is kind of what I was hoping for, because we know there's a pyramid up to the northeast. So we can now go and visit that and learn a 5th level spell. A couple of Bone Dragons available here. I don't think I care that much. If we happen to have a Necromancer in the tavern, which we don't. Okay. I don't think I'm massively interested in recruiting those right now. I could have them as a bit of a defense, but yeah, I think we're good just to leave the town. We've still got quite a few movement points, and 25 spell points I think is probably enough. Crypt's probably not worth going for, plus it's almost certainly been taken out by the orange player already. What I don't know is if he has another hero hidden somewhere. So just to be safe, I'm going to take 7 of these and spread them out. And that should at least deal with most scouts. And I think what I'd like to do is go for our dungeon town. And hopefully we can pretty much... Can I reach? Hopefully we can pretty much just ignore the red scout that's appeared. Crap, wrong button. Do not want to dismiss that army. So over here we're going to recruit some of the dragons, as many as we can. I think it's worth going for a 4th. So let's get rid of some of these gems. We've got really good gem income now. Pick up one more dragon, and well, let's just make our move on the elves. This could be a little bit risky, but I think we should be okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to accept that. Take the cavern. Pick up the free crystal, and can't do anything with gem this turn. Could maybe try and scare off the marksman. I probably won't bother. What I might do is go into the town, swap with Coronius, and just send Coronius out to scout. There's not many directions we can actually go in, because we do have the Wolf Riders in the way. But Coronius isn't really doing anything now, so I think we'll just send him to the south. Could even use him for the chain, actually. So yeah, I don't think there's any other orange hero coming. So let's just end the turn. I did want to, of course, buy myself the City Hall, or the Town Hall. I think 1 City Hall, 1 Town Hall was the plan. Didn't manage to do that, but can do it right now. Let's get the Town Hall there, and we'll get the City Hall in this town. And let's figure out if this is actually threatened. So it looks like Zubin is going to come towards our main towns. That's fine. He's not going to reach us in 1 turn, and we can build up in the meantime. So let's wait here for now. I don't think we should decide exactly what to recruit until he actually shows up. I will pick up the elves, actually, just because they're a bit annoying to transport. And then Ufretin, I think, is ready to take this on. Have we visited the mercenary camp? No, we've not, so let's go for that. And I don't know exactly what tends to appear in these, but I don't think it's like a typical creature bank, in that I don't... From what I remember, you don't start off in the middle, and you start off on the left side like a normal fight. I think. I'm going in on that basis, as yeah, we're not expected to take particularly heavy losses. I'm sure we can probably keep ourselves pretty safe here. Let them come forward. They're pretty slow. Don't think they can reach us next turn either, and we don't have to worry about morale. Dwarves could be potentially caught out, I guess. I'm going to send them to the bottom. Hopefully focus on just the 1 stack, and could waste their time with the centaurs. I think we'll wait for now. These guys can't get off a full-powered shot, which kind of sucks. I'm going to try avoiding using spell points if possible. I'm pretty sure this map won't have any wells on it. Just get that feeling from the general design of it. I have no real reason to think that, but that's the impression I'm getting. And these, we're just going to put them somewhere relatively close to the diamond golems to finish them off. These likewise. And then we'll wait. Bring these to safety. These will probably take a loss if we go for this. Okay. So I think it makes sense actually. We'll probably take the retaliation pretty well here. Okay, lose one, that's fine. And then I don't think we're going to do a great job of baiting these, but we'll have a go. Shoot these. They take the hit pretty well. Finish these off for sure. And the dragons, we do just want to go for the diamond golems, as not quite able to finish them off. Just going to go for the same thing again. These can't reach us, so we'll shoot down the gold golems. Finish these off, and I think the 20 gold golems are going to take their time to reach us. I guess the first aid tent is a little bit at risk. I'm going to try and protect that. I don't think this actually works, but yeah, they do actually go for the centaurs, so that's perfect. Get off a full powered shot on these, get lucky twice, finish them off, perfect. Okay, so that wasn't bad. Expert luck will take +1 attack, and the ability to summon air elemental. That could have been a lot worse because we do have expert air magic, so that's not bad. Could definitely help us in some fights. What I don't know is, do we have to fight the trogs in order to take this? I think we probably don't. Oh, it's actually a gold mine this time, finally. Okay, so that's great. There's actually some free mercury there too. Alchemist lab. So we've got really good income now. We can probably, at some point, think about the Mage Guild level 5. But I'm not planning to bring Ufretin back just yet. I'll probably send Coronius just to pick up the slower units. And then we'll take a step out of the way. Actually, let's go back underground. Who's this guy? Theodorus himself is coming. He's not bringing his titans, but he is extremely strong. I think mostly... I'm not even sure what scares me most out of this. It kind of all scares me. I'm not sure we can actually take him on. We might have to actually pull back here. But that's fine. It's going to be worth it if we can actually take this guy out. Especially before he gets titans, because we know he has titans. We can actually find out more about the blue player than ever. So Ain has now taken over as the strongest hero. Obviously it's not his main. Ain is obviously carrying the titans. We've got the most towns. Orange has the least, so we've done a good number on him. But yeah, Ain is she's going to be scary. She is nowhere in sight for now. I think it's going to be important that we take out what Theodorus does have before she can meet him and pass the titans over. So we do have 2,000 left to spend, so let's see what can we do with that. Minus Guild, I guess, is a maybe. I think, realistically, we could still do with more income. So let's go to this town, and let's just get the blacksmith. Then next turn we can get the city hall. And I don't think we're immediately threatened by anything, so I'm going to keep the 1,000 in the bank. And I don't think we need to move Coronius right now. He should be pretty safe. Although, if we are pretty likely to go in this direction, then again, Zubin's a bit of a threat, so I think I will just end the turn like that. Okay, so as expected, Zubin is going to make a move towards our main towns. Theodorus is coming towards us. Pike Dram, I'm pretty sure, didn't move. I'm not sure why that is. It's a little bit strange. Let's take Advanced Wisdom, let's pick up the Mercury, and let's visit the Obelisk, and then Ufretin. So the good thing about Zubin being there is we can send Mephala back to the town. Bad thing is, he's blocking us off if we try to bring our dragons to help out. And he's not that weak. Those are some fairly okay units, and I'm not sure what stats he has. That's the other thing. Mephala's only level 1, so she's not going to be that good. I'll see if I can bait him to attack us, but I kind of doubt it'll work. And I still want to get that City Hall. It's probably not a wise use of money right now, but I feel like he probably shouldn't come to attack us. Still got 3 green dragons here. Can get a few elves. And I'm going to trade some of this. Pick up a few centaurs. And let's just spread these out. And is that going to be enough? I think with the help of the castle, we should be okay, because it's only really the Royal Griffins that can come forward to us. If he has ballistics, he will break through eventually, but towers will do some good damage to him before that point. Over in this town, it's a little bit more dangerous. If we can just get 1,500, we can upgrade the homestead. So I think, even though we could potentially chain to upgrade, it does make sense just to go for that in this case. Don't think he can reach us next turn, plus he's not going in that direction anyway. He might be able to reach us, but realistically I think he's going to move towards Forest Glen first. And I do want to just pick up those last few Grand Elves. Got plenty of Mercury income. Plenty of gem income too. I think this will be enough, but only because of the castle. Apart from that, I'm not sure. So yeah, Theodorus is a much more scary proposition, and I think I'm going to have to abandon my idea of taking Blind Root back. I'm going to give him his army back. And Coronius. Perhaps now we'll actually be free to go and explore, as I don't think that's blocked Ufretin in, so that's good. Okay, let's send Ufretin back towards the town. And actually, thinking about it, if we're going back towards the town anyway, which maybe we shouldn't, but if we're doing it anyway, maybe it's time. Let's make a push towards level 5. Not going to have enough crystal yet. As wow, we actually get town portals, so that's perfect. Okay, definitely worth doing. Don't think it's great without earth magic. I think it just takes you to the nearest town, but that's still better than nothing. And if we can get earth magic, we shouldn't have to be backtracking quite as much as we currently are. Dwarf Cottage. Let's just wait here for now. And Genova, I think we will go and pick up the centaurs. Can we get back? That's the question. I feel like we probably can. Or not. Okay. That's a little bit of an issue. I'm going to group these up, just to be safe. Okay. I'm willing to risk it. Let's end the turn. So, okay, he's actually going for our mines. I don't think he wants to attack our town. I think he's already seen it and decided not to attack it. Theodorus is now not coming towards us. And that was not Jabarcus. So yeah, that does actually reveal quite a lot. I'm not sure I recognize it immediately. This could be the sandy area that we're currently in. Actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's in this area. Somewhere in the lava terrain, which I'm not sure exactly how we're going to get to. Is it worth chasing this guy down with Zubin? Not Zubin. Is it worth chasing Zubin down specifically with Ufretin? I think it is, because we want to get Town Portal anyway, so let's just go for it. And we can't actually reach him yet, but should be able to reach him next turn, and in the meantime, let's see, what can we do? I'm almost tempted to get the resource silo here because we still need a lot of ore. Also need much more crystal. But we've still got quite a few units to recruit. Let's focus on this town for now. Castle here would be good. Actually pretty short on wood now too. So resource silo is all the more tempting, but I don't think we massively need any of that stuff at all. Okay, maybe we should focus on this town. This is still a little bit at risk. Yeah, I don't want to spend crystal on a harpy loft, that's the thing, so I'm pretty tempted just to save my money for now. Let's go over to Gem, let's recruit the dwarves, and let's move over to Genova. Group these up, pass these over, and let's put her in the town. Upgrade these now that we can, slot her back in. Bring Gem in just for the sake of upgrading the centaur so she can move a little bit further, as we've not actually got the upgraded centaur stables yet. Not got much here, we're going to need some wood. I'm really tempted by that wood and ore resource silo actually. As I think Zubin can reach us. But if Gem goes down, it doesn't really matter. I don't think she doesn't even have any artifacts at all. So, completely fine if that happens. Coronius, let's go and find out a bit more about Blue. Even if this is pretty pointless, we will at least know more easily if he's coming in our direction. Or at least have more notice. And Uland, I do want to visit the windmill, but I also want to pick up skeletons from the Cursed Temple. But still, let's go for this for now. Didn't get crystal, which is a shame. And still got the 12k in the bank. What to do with that? Upgraded Unicorn Glade, I think, is worth going for now. And then it depends how confident I am that I can hold this guy off if he comes for an attack. I'm fairly confident, but perhaps I should just get something nice and tanky like Dendroids. The fact that I don't have a castle here is going to make this more difficult. I think I'll pick up the extra elves. I'll get the resource silo. And just for the sheer tankiness of them. I'm not sure that's necessary though. We know we're going to use dwarves, so let's get dwarves. And centaurs, I've let so many centaurs die that I'm not sure it's even worth pursuing that stack anymore. I might just save the 700, it's not really a big issue. We do have this town, which I don't think has a marketplace yet. But I don't really want to spend the wood right now. I'm going to save my money. Theodorus isn't coming towards us, he's coming towards us, but he can't reach us. And he's come just close enough that I think Ufretin can still reach him. And... ah, crap. He's coming towards us. Ufretin can still reach him, but we can now give him the dragons. Let's see. Mephala, I unfortunately left some slightly slower units on her, but she can still reach, so that's fine. Let's actually take these back. Pass these over. Keep one of those. Go back to base, and let's move Ufretin as close as we can definitely do this because we've got two heroes right here. I did want to move Ufretin, of course, back to our main town for the Mages Guild, so gonna have to waste a little bit of time here, which is maybe gonna put our dungeon town at risk, but it's worth doing. So yeah, I can actually just straight up reach him with Genova. Could pick up the Unicorn Glade. I think we do have the unicorns on us, don't we? Yes. Okay, I'm going to go for the Unicorn Glade, which does cost us our ore, unfortunately. And then in our main town, I'm going to go ahead and... I will trade some resources for this. I think we do need it. It's pretty cheap to do now as well. So it's still going to be a while until we can upgrade our Dragon Cliffs, or even get some more Dragon Cliffs in whatever this town is called, Bathier. Not sure if that's a reference to something, I'm not sure why it's called that. Okay, let's go explore. Pretty empty, as expected. Maybe not the dwarves. Okay, so the Royal Griffins are at the bottom, so we want to have our Grand Elves at the top. Apart from that, don't think it matters too much. Probably our Green Dragons in the middle. For the reach. And these guys over to defend the Elves. Let's go for it. Not terrible losses, but a Unicorn, couple of Grand Elves. If I can avoid all that, that'd be great. Just gonna wait for now. I'm gonna go for Magic Arrow on the Centaurs, that's completely fine with me. So yeah, I think the Centaurs are just gonna keep getting themselves killed, it's probably more or less inevitable. I could haste. And if I haste, I don't really need to waste the Centaurs just yet. Okay, so that's where we lose our Grand Elves, I guess. Okay, we've already lost more Grand Elves than the auto-resolve. I'm not sure how exactly that works. Clean these out easy. Should have actually split this stack. So I still only got the 3 spell power, but should easily be able to do this in 3 rounds, so I might go ahead and haste now. Yeah, I think I will. Go for these. Of course, that does mean the Battle Dwarfs wasted their turn, but never mind. Get luck and finish them off. Perfect. As crap. A little bit of danger there now. Easy kill on these though. Two Centaur Captain's not going to do anything at all. Can cast another spell. It's the start of the round, so if we could actually just take him out. That would be great. Okay, so first shot, let's just take these out. I think I've made a bit of a mistake here with my Centaur Captain placement. I was originally trying to block in the Satyrs. Then I decided I'll move out of the way so my Battle Dwarfs can go for a hit. And then I decided I'll still block them off at the bottom for some reason, which makes no sense because now we can't hit them with Green Dragons, and that's a bit of a problem. And I won't get the kill with these. Maybe the Green Dragons will get the kill. There are 9 of them now, which is awesome, and kind of undeserved. Yeah, they're pretty much guaranteed to get the kill, and we'll actually take this guy out altogether, which is perfect. Hopefully we won't see him again. Or if we do, hopefully he'll pop up in our own tavern. I think this is pretty much guaranteed. But even if it's not, we still get the next turn, so yeah. Fine. Pick up a few extra artifacts, so Charm of Mana, Mystic Orb of Mana. I think those are both part of the same combination artifact. The Wizard's Well, perhaps? I'm not completely sure about that, but pretty useful to have. And should be pretty safe in this area now. That's probably fine. Let's move him back towards our starting town. And this is going to be a risky end turn because Theodorus, I think, is probably going to come towards us. And the only thing that can possibly stop him is Ufretin. So yeah, we do actually need this wood pretty bad. Okay, and then we've got 3k left in the bank. Can we do anything in this town to help defend it? Mana Vortex in theory, probably not in practice. Shakti has almost no spell points. Could buy a few extra units, but I can do that next turn anyway. And nothing else really appeals. Don't want to spend the money on the castle when we haven't got enough resources to do that anyway. What I could do is get another resource silo in one of our Necropolis towns, but they're a little bit at risk too. And we still have quite a few units to recruit in Forest Glen, plus quite a few upgrades to do. 16 dwarfs for hire. In the treasury here, not the treasury. Whatever it's called, Dwarven Cottage, that's the one. And you know what? Start of next turn, we're going to liberate the centaurs from their stables. Okay, let's see what Theodorus does. It's coming towards our Necropolis town, so we have... Oh no, he's not. Yes, he is. Okay. So we've got absolutely no hope of keeping those safe. So far, it's been a little bit of a struggle just to get out of our starting zone, but once we have Town Portal, we should be okay. $42 centaurs for free is very nice. And then I don't think Ufretin can quite get back this turn, as yes he can actually. Perfect. Okay, in that case I should probably move Mephala out somewhere else. And put her here for now. Move Ufretin to here, and we'll pass over centaurs so they can be upgraded. Stick them in the town, and let's see. So we do have enough crystal for this. So that added up pretty quickly, to be fair. And trade 2 sulfur. Get the mage guild level 5, let's see what we get. Fingers crossed we get implosion. So that's pretty solid, but we don't really have enough knowledge and spell power to take advantage of that yet. But it is going to be really good against the titans, because I'm pretty sure we can't blind titans. So it's good to have something in our repertoire we can actually use on them. And then... what did I do with my units? I left them with Genova. Okay, that's fine. We can actually just pass them to Mephala. Don't need these. We'll take these. And then, similar to the end of the previous part, we're in a pretty strong position to leave. Stronger than ever, but also potentially in more danger than ever as well. So it's a bit of a mixed bag. I think overall though, the fact that we're still in this is a good sign. And I think we're going to be able to make our push relatively soon. Day 6, so I think we'll be able to set this up as well so we can chain some units at the start of next turn. Or next week, I should say. Over in this town, I'm tempted by the Dendroid saplings, but I think Dendroids are just a bit too slow to make use of. Minus Guild is tempting. I'm going to go for the unicorns for now. Follow it up with the dwarves. So we've got a really good stack of dwarves. How much do we need for these? 1,400. I don't have to spend the night here, but I have so few movement points I think it makes sense to do so. So I don't need to spend the gold right now. I do still have 1k. I could go for the Mage Guild level 2 here. Don't quite have enough crystal for that. Obviously don't have enough wood or ore. I'm glad I didn't buy the resource silo in the Necropolis towns because we're almost certainly about to lose them. Okay, so there's a lot still at stake. I think I'm actually going to start moving Gem back towards the homestead, and Coronius can do just a little bit more exploring, so let's see. Found another opening. This definitely leads to blue, but blue is coming for us. I'm not even going to try and fight this off. Uland, who has served us loyally since part 1, I think is pretty screwed. I should at least deny him the skeletons, I guess, but I can't reach them. In this town, we do have the Citadel, so I should maybe just pick up a few little skeletons, spread them out. And in fact, I don't care about keeping Uland, like, there's no reason to care. If he goes down, it really does not matter. But he is going to go down for sure. He is screwed. Okay, actually goes back. Oh, he's coming for Shakti instead, and that's kind of even worse. Not sure why that happened. Why did he turn back? Not sure what he's thinking there. On the upside, 184 dwarves. I said we'd get a dwarf power stack. This is solid. This is going to be really great, and can almost recruit all of the Silver Pegasi too, and I think I will. I don't massively like Silver Pegasi, but 13 speed is hard to turn down. Obviously, can definitely make use of those. Plus, the opponents pay extra spell points to attack us, which is always handy. And I think I'll leave the centaurs behind. I can still bring them along once I've upgraded them, but have not yet done so. And Coronius, we're just going to do a little bit more exploring, see if we can find out more about blue. So here's Craghack, who has the Titans on him. It could be 4 because he probably has 2 tower towns. And he could also upgrade the giants, so that's a huge threat. We really need to clear out Theodorus before he can reach us. Or before he can reach Theodorus, because he's going to pass those over, and we're going to be in serious trouble. So we're definitely not the strongest player on the map, despite everything. Still a lot at stake. On the upside, Red has not yet made it to Archangel, but he does have a lot of towns. We have Town Portal, for what it's worth. We need to get Earth Magic. There's a lot left to do, but I think we've done enough for this part, so thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.